Need to do is plant some bombs and cause some chaos without the mainland Zandalari knowing. Easy, right? Under the cover of Swiftwing. Okay, complete quest. We've got Mogu and Zandalari working. The Mogu are working with the Zandalari. Huh. Right. Oh yeah, the Motherfly looks like an utter bastard. Like each wing, like you have to, as the boss stays in a room, there's 3 rooms, and as the boss stays in a room, as the boss stays in the room, the energy builds. When it hits max, you die. It's heavy damage. Maybe you're surviving it, but let's just say you die. So when you want to start filtering out of the room as time goes on, but when you filter out of the room, everyone takes raid damage and an ad spawns. So you have to kind of manage it, you know. Like you have to. You can't just rush everyone through to the last room. You have to do some damage, and filter through. And then you have to do it all over again. All while dodging mechanics and trying not to die. At some stage they're trying to blow you from one side of the room to the other, and whatever way you're being blown towards will fire at the end. Or then there's an energy grid flying by, and the only way to survive that is to move where the energy grid is a bit broken. Thankfully the room's falling up, the place is damaged, otherwise it'll be, we'll be fucked. But when we get to the end, that's when you get to pop Bloodlust and everything and just destroy some face, because they take bonus damage if memory serves. I might be thinking of a different boss. I know another boss, when they get to stage 3, they start doing 25% more damage, but then take 50% more. It's beautiful. It's gonna get ridiculous damage, damage in the charts in that fight. And there isn't really much for me to do in that fight as a melee DPS. Well, the mother fight, yes. The other fight I'm thinking of now.
Goodbye for now.
The other fight is Fetid Devourer, where the Titans experimented on Loa and outright made this. The Titans, yeah, they kind of. God. The experiments within Aldir conducted tests on countless life forms, including several Loa who inhabited forests around Zandalar. After the experiments proved lethal, the Loa's remains were disposed of improperly, much to the delight of the dark consciousness imprisoned within Aldir. Damn it, why did you have to do that? Also, this is like one of the few things mechanics do have to worry about as a melee DPS. Basically, 2 of them spawn, one is handled by range, one's handled by melee, and then I get back to stabbing this behemoth in the ass. Here, back in 1 sec. Hey folks, and I'm back. I've been humming and hawing over, I can finally update my little note in the guild. I've been humming over what the, buddies say. I finally was able to change it from "it's coming home" from that thing. But now I've just, all I can think of putting down is 333. I'm just thinking, like, that's not very much. It feels empty now. All I can think is, Paladin Supremacy, but if I can find now. I can't think of a good one. Okay, that is at 21, 22, and 22, but its final power is 26, 27, and 25. Spalls of Pandaria. Ooh. So, what? I feel like I'm forgetting something. My brain is scattered now. I feel like I was gonna say something or do something, but now I don't remember what. I think guild chats is throwing me off. It's just like they have their own little conversation going on, and part of me is just like must know, and it's just them, you know, shooting the breeze, you know. And it's also bugged me. What the hell should I put in that little guild little thing? I'm sure I'll figure it out at some stage. We've got Mogu and Zandalari working together on the bread of Paku. They've got they've got records on the Zandalari fleets. We've got Mogu and Zandalari working together on the bread of Paku. They've got records on the Zandalari fleet's ships. We've been making educated guesses regarding Zandalari fleet. It's time to upgrade our intel. Go in there and get the naval records from anyone on board that ship. Oh, and take these jet boots. You'll be needing them to reach the boat if you're planting bombs in the hull. Let me just make sure everyone's fine. 60, 90, 20, 50, 80. Line across, line up, line to the left, line to the right, line up. Okay, all's good. Line across, line up, line to the left, line to the right, line up. 90, 20, 50, 80. Okay. We've been making educated guesses regarding the Zandalari fleet. It's time to upgrade our intel. Go in there and get the naval records from anyone on board that ship. Oh, and take these jet boots. You'll be needing them to reach the boat if you're planting bombs in the hull.
Have a great day now.
Kelsey's jump boots. Use Kelsey's jump boots to shoot up into the air. Our first job is to plant some bombs along these boats. I'll take care of the smaller ships. You deal with the bread of Paku, whatever that means. Kelsey says these bombs are the latest in known technology. We can plant them and she can detonate them at any time. Let's get moving and remember, this whole plan works as long as they don't see us planting these bombs. Time to go plant some bombs, and not blow them up for now. Okay, it's weird. I can only see back to here. Like this isn't updating. I just moved the guild over there so I could still see what's here without it. The guild throwing me off. Just I get distracted with their conversations. It just throws me. It judders this thing around, so it's hard for me to read it. But now I've lost the text that was there. Paku a Leti. Okay, good for her. Bro, do the Mogu ever like look at themselves and wonder, are we the bad guys? Like, I mean, we're called, you know, oppressors. Are we the bad guys? Also, I feel it is appropriate for me to have this out. If we're going to take this harbor, you have to be working better than this. Quartermaster Garza? I think the people here were actually...
I need to get closer.
Once this ship takes the harbor, I become captain. You better be listening to my word now, learning how to bow. Takes the harbor? From the sounds of it, he wants to do the same thing we're doing. Kind of about that. Subjugate? Yeah. So it's certainly a different model ship. Zulian crewman. No. Can I go down even further? No? There's just the 2 floors. That looks like the chest I'm meant to be able to open, but it's not openable. Maybe I'm meant to come back here at another time. Maybe it's not available right now? That's annoying.
I can't attack that.
These prisoners don't know how lucky day is. Soon they will be with they'll be in with Zul soon enough. Okay. From the sounds of it, these... Uh-huh. No, are these even wits? Like, I was figuring we're killing off, you know, Zandalari Empire people. But... I don't know enough of the story of what's going on with the Zandalar. Oh wait, we can go down further. Okay. Yeah, it's over there at the far side. Spalds Pandaria. But... Yo. Yeah, I don't know enough about the Horde side of the story. Because some of what their comments they're making here are making me think, like, are they actually a separate faction of trolls and we're just mis-IDing them? These papers detail some of the ships within the Zandalari fleet along with their movements. I guess I am making a mistake? Yeah, subjugate the bat. Interesting choice. That is a nice looking chest. Oh, I nearly cried for a moment there. Well, that isn't pretentious at all. Oh, it's a Mogu chest. Clearly it has the Mogu face. Yes. Humble. Okay, so 19 war resources and Golden Fleet sea charts. Nearly 15 gold, and that's it. I was expecting a little bit more. I was expecting some items that were clear nods to Pandaria stuff, or if not being outright Pandaria items. Because this might be spoils Pandaria, you know? Then again, I suppose there is, the war resources. Maybe that's meant to represent them. The prisoners. Come at me, brother. They're wanted for a quest, but doesn't seem to be one that I have. Horde, I guess? Which again leads me to think that these aren't exactly Horde people. Just a recall. It just like, you know, if these aren't Horde people, then these wouldn't be alerting the main harbor, you know? So it wouldn't matter if these saw us or not, because, you know, they... No, I'm overthinking this. Going by the comments, these seem to be a rogue rebel faction, you know, of the fleet. Considering they're talking about working for Zool, and they have the Mogu there, and we know that Zool is working with Gahoon. Maybe Zool hasn't yet openly betrayed the others yet, but we know that's coming. And then them outright talking about wanting to take the harbour implies that, well, yeah, they're maybe Zandalari, but they've turned against the Zandalari capital. So, yeah, I was just worried I was misunderstanding it, or like I had made a faulty assumption before, but I couldn't quite track it. You know, I was not hashing it out right in my head. I'm kind of off today. I'm just not sure what it is, but I'm just like most of the time. So yeah, but yeah, it's clear that these have actually gone rogue. So, us doing this is actually helping the Zandalari. Really, we should let this attack go through, and then, you know, march in and kick the shit out of the victor.
It's too far away.
Just curious if there's any of interest going on in Guild, but ooh. Ah, okay. I thought it was a different one. It just... Yeah, I just did not recognize the name. Obsidian Sanctum, that's... Ah yes, that's the one back in Wrath. I keep confusing Obsidian with the Ruby Sanctum. I know, for some reason I keep thinking the Obsidian was the one that was the second one, not the first one. Ruby was the second one. I just confused the order they came in rather than the zones themselves, because they're kind of obvious when you look at them. All the bombs are planted on my end. Still wish we could blow them up now. Guess we'll have to just wait until the time is right to blow these things sky high.
Hi, how are you?
Did you get those naval records? We need them to better plan against the Zandalari. Perfect. We get these documents back to Halford. We have to coordinate future attacks with this. Our next target is a ship docked in a place across from here, the warport Rastari. Okay, for you, I can get us all there in my enlarged miniaturized submarine. Chandra's Feathermoon and Magister Umbrick should be waiting for you on the coast of warport's Rastari. Let's get going.
Alrighty then.
Let's get going. The submarine should already be deployed. It's Doty. Enlarged miniaturized submarine.